Hey everybody, thanks for checking out Dachsautos. This is Tim, and today we are going on a field trip. We are taking my wife's 2015 Subaru Outback to get detailed. Now, we're not going very far to get it detailed. We're going to put it right there where the X3 is. But first we're going to go in the town, hit up the car wash, and get it all cleaned up on the outside, and then come back here and work on the inside. It is a little frosty here, so we can't really just pull it out in the driveway and give it a good old wash. So we'll grab our bucket of goodies here, head off to the car wash. We've got our ammo boost, and our ammo foam, and a really inquisitive German short hair. So let's get the adventure rolling. Alright, well that didn't go quite as I had hoped. I hoped it would have been a little less busy here at the car wash in town, but as soon as I pulled in, about 2 or 3 cars got in line behind me, and now I've got a semi out there. See where he's going. But really, it's great to have a do-it-yourself wash here in town for the winter months. They don't have a sign up for no bucket washing, so I do bring in the bucket full of ammo gear and keep the meter going, but at least I get to use my mitt. You know, $5, $6 for a good wash. You know, I'm okay with that, no problem there. So we'll go home, get her back in the garage, dry it off, and then we'll come back with going through the inside of the vehicle. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, we're back here for the next day. Go ahead and work on detailing out the wife's 2015 Outback. Hit it with the DIY car wash yesterday, as I mentioned. Didn't get to do as good a job outside, so I'll go ahead and re-clean now that all big chunks are off. But afterwards, we're gonna go ahead and work through the inside of it. So, not super dirty, it just needs a light cleaning, hit the surfaces. Of course, a good old vacuuming. Carpets, passenger side, not so bad, but got the car seats in the back, stuff, footprints. Walk around to driver's side again. Floor mats are clean. but carpet just from daily traffic every single day. Go ahead and vacuum that. Maybe get out the spot cleaner, steam cleaner, and run through it. But otherwise, you know, go through, hit all the nooks and crannies, and then go ahead and hit the outside here. I'm not going to do the engine bay, middle of winter, and not going to fire up the power washer outside. Otherwise, exterior, I think all I'm going to do is start with the Meguiar's 9, and then bring out some of the ammo skin here, and work on that, because we do have both the reboot and hydrate to keep going once we've got the skin put back on. So let's just go ahead and start working on the inside. And here we go. We've got the passenger side all cleaned up. All this blue marking came off the seats. Pretty nice. Console's getting all cleaned up on this side. All the vents and everything are being cleaned out. Floor mat's good. Carpet's good. All the trim and the door jams clean. Went ahead and did the door jams as well. Doors, look at even all the rub spots here where normally you grab your hands. That's all cleaned off. Even down in the little window, lock buttons, everything. All good and clean. So we'll go move over onto the driver's side. All right, we're over here on the driver's side now, and took out the good old floor mat. I already did clean this up at the DIY wash, but it is dirty once again. That happens, I guess, here. But basically, you can see down here, we've got plenty of dirt and grime and muck and whatever. So this is likely where I'm going to end up using the steam cleaner. Get all the salt and dirt that's been ground in by the accelerator, and then over here by the footrest. Otherwise, not too bad. I've been trying to keep the blue fade or transfer here at bay pretty religiously on the car, just so we don't get into a deep stain we can't get out. Otherwise, you know, rest of the car, it's just dusty in here. Food, crumbs, whatever, you know, life of parents with toddler. So nothing too severe on this side, I guess. Just general cleaning. Me in high school, senior picture. Not sure why the wife keeps that around. A little embarrassing, but hey, we will go ahead and start getting this side cleaned up. Now you can see here we got most of the stuff out. Of course, there's still that spot up here by the foot pedal. If I was gonna maybe sell this car or something, I'd probably pull the seats, but for right now we're just gonna get dirty again. And I expect if the wife came out here and found her seats laying in the middle of the garage, she might question my sanity. So we're just gonna keep going here, working on the surfaces, get these all cleaned up, wiped down, and then we'll go grab our steam cleaner and work on cleaning up down here on the carpeting by the pedals. Now I get mixed details here on the steering wheel. Some people say they like to go ahead and clean these with the same protectant cleaner as the rest of the interior. Some folks don't like to have anything on here. Leaves any sort of a slippery feeling. They don't feel like they've got a good grip. So I guess that's just your personal preference on how you like your steering wheel. For the missus here, I'm just going to leave this as is, possibly clean it just with some warm soapy water so I don't leave any slick residue on here. But I'll get the rest of the areas here, just not the steering wheel itself. One of these times this camera's going to fall flat on its lens and I'm going to be screwed. So as I was saying, I've got the little detail brush here just to kind of go around in the crevices and cracks. Just kind of give it a little more polished finish, get some of those last little bit of crumbs out of here. And you can see down here the console doesn't look too bad. I've already gone through and cleaned out all the crevices and such in here. Typically this is where a lot of crumbs end up and can be difficult, but again, this brush gets right in here, all these little nooks and crannies. You can just close that up and make that little unsightly mess go away for now. And then I'll just go ahead and clean out the vents in here. I think I did a pretty good detailing of this car last year over the winter, and then I ran through it lightly over the summer just to kind of keep things in check. But you know, we do live out here on dirt roads, and it certainly could use some attention to make sure it does continue to stay looking just like new. Go ahead and clean off our rear view mirror here. Oh, who's that ugly guy? Otherwise, if you look in the headliner here, there's really not a lot of spots. I did go through and remove some staining here last year just from grabbing this frequently. The Ammo Shag Cleaner does a really good job. You can see some spotting right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the shag and my little brush and try and get this off. All right, we're back here. We're going to work on these stains here. We've got our brand new good old Bissell Spot Clean Pro. They showed up for the Christmas season after a few accidents around the house, including a jug full of laundry detergent. So we're gonna spray a little bit of the lather down here. Try to work it in the carpet here with our bristle brush, and then hit it with the cleaner and see if we can't pull out some of this dirt and spotting. We are now diving back into the toddler zone. We've got 2 car seats back here. Seat covers, luckily, I've put these in here, which has been a lifesaver. Little daughter likes to just kick the crap out of these things with her shoes. Got the good old poo phone. If you would like to call Eeyore, just press the number 3 button. No, I don't want to call Eeyore. But run around to the other side. All sorts of random stuff. There's a weird brush in here, random to-go bag, clothes, just stuff that everybody needs with kids, I guess. So, go ahead and take all this stuff out and clean up back here. Again, it shouldn't be too big of a disaster since we do have these seat covers, which is pretty awesome. Otherwise, I don't have any other big stains or spills to clean up back here. All right, now that we're in here, we've got all the kid stuff out of here, floor mats and everything. It's not that bad. It's just going to need a good old vacuum and light touch on all the surfaces, and it will be good. The Car seat covers, tons of crackers and crumbs in them, so putting these in place is definitely going to be a saver for your back seats. You can see just a few crumbs down here. We'll go ahead and get those vacuumed out, and again, hit everything back here with the ammo, and put it back together. Head to the back cargo area, which again back here is still dirty, and then we'll be able to focus on the outside of this wonderful car. So here we go. And there we go. The last thing left to do in here is to go ahead and put all the kid stuff back in here. You can see a very quick process to get everything cleaned up and tidied up back here. And again, just having those seat protectors back here, you know, you can pick them up at 15 bucks, even less, you know, Target, Amazon, wherever. Just goes a long ways to help prevent any stains, dirt, and general wear and tear back here with the car seats. So we'll go ahead and put this back together, and then we'll work on our way into the cargo section of the vehicle. All right, folks, last spot here, right in the back end of the vehicle. Cargo area, it gets dirty, so what? Go ahead, vacuum it up, take it out, get all the chunks and gunk out around the edge, and we'll call it good. Nothing big here, but we do go through and clean the outside. Go make sure we grab all these jams here. Not sure where pine needles came from, but let's get all those cleaned up too. So we'll just go ahead and clean this up quickly. One note, while I do have a bunch of the nice shine stuff to go back here, the missus does not really care for the shiny slippery, so we'll just go ahead and vacuum this and clean it and leave it as is. We can save the slippery shiny stuff for the BMWs. Here we go. All right, and there we go for now. The inside in the rear area here is pretty well cleaned up. Again, we'll clean this up in the springtime when we've got the power washer outside, but for right now, 20 degrees, 15 degrees outside, and I don't feel like going to play with the hose. So go ahead and close up the back here, and then move around and start cleaning up the outside of the video. So stay outside of the video. We'll go ahead and get this closed up, and then we will start cleaning the outside of the vehicle, not the video. We're making a video. So stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. All right, folks, we have hit the inside of the car, got that all cleaned up. Showed the wife, and she is more than impressed. She says it looks like new. Take a quick look in here, and it does look like pretty much brand new. Dash is all clean. There's no crusties, no cups, no spots, no spills, no stains. It does look like a nearly brand new vehicle. So, see if we can work on the outside, get some of that same love. We'll go ahead and set up here. Gonna hit it again with that Meguiar's 9, and then the ammo skin. So let's fire off our escapades with our trusty German short hair and get to waxing a car. All right, so I got the first coat on the Meguiar's 9, and they did take out a lot of the surface, just minor blemishes, scuffs, whatever, swirlies, so that's a big improvement. Didn't think I needed to go down to the 105, the Pro Compound, to really cut in, because it's not that bad. I've been doing, I think, nearly all the washes on this car for probably the last 3 years, since we've had a do-it-yourself or space to do it in good weather. So the amount of times it's been through a automated car wash has been very minimal. So that has been a big help. So now we're going to go ahead and take the ammo skin and lay that down with our DA and go ahead and wrap this up. We'll hit all the tires and the trim with the black, get that stuff all nice and shiny. But you know what? We live on a dirt road, and it's the middle of winter, so a quarter mile down the road, you know, the stuff's going to get dirty and start picking up dust. So I use it kind of sparingly, just so we don't get everything all caked in dust as soon as, you know, we get all the tires done up and everything else. So otherwise, we did get the interior wrapped up, and if you see that, that looks beautiful. Wife approved. She says it looks like a new car, and that's pretty great. So we'll go ahead and keep working on the outside here. Well, folks, here we are. The Outback is washed, waxed, and detailed inside and out, thanks to Larry and his great ammo products. Is looking pretty darn good. Got the black on the tires. Now that is not actually one of the ammo products. That is a product called HD Dress I found a couple of years ago. I got a giant jug of it. Works pretty well out here on the dirt roads. Doesn't sling off the tires, and it's a 2-to-1 mixture with water. So works pretty well out here. Otherwise, everything else, waxes are all the ammo products here. You know, I could have gone a few steps farther. I could have taped off all the black, gone a little more detailed. I could have put the car on blocks, wrapped the tire dress underneath. You know, a handful of things I could have done. But reality is, it is January. It is Minnesota. It is snowing. And we live on a dirt road. So we have about as good of a job as one can expect to have for this time of year. And with that, we are going to call it an evening or a day whenever you happen to be watching. So again, thank you for watching. If you like this, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and make some more videos for you. Otherwise, stay safe and see you soon. Bye-bye.